Welcome, welcome to another C3 YouTube live stream. C3 is a Columbus based group of illustrators, cartoonists, and comic makers who share resources, events, tips, and tricks, and overall good vibes. If that sounds good to you, check out our Discord and Instagram. Links are in the description. Tonight, I'm joined by Nick Stellanova. Say hi, Nick.
Hello.
Good. And hopefully, we'll have Jeremy, I believe his last name is Fiscaldo, uh, joining us soon. He's running a little late, but we will hopefully get him on here and see his. I was about to say face, but he might just be drawing. Let's see what else we're doing. So we're gonna open up with the winner announcement of the Draw This in Your Style competition. We had a bunch of cool entries. I went over them last time, so if you haven't seen all the entries yet, check out a previous stream where we go and talk about them. I do have the results. Let me do my little screen share, if I can get that going. Oh no. Okay. Sorry, I just updated my computer and oh my gosh, I just kicked myself. Nick, are you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, cool. I'm not sure what just happened, but it all my okay. We're gonna start. We're not gonna start over, but I am gonna pull up the Draw This in Your Style things. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Cool. So I'm just gonna read the top three, Nick, and you can comment as you like or draw whatever you would like to do. Uh, so taking the bronze medal, we got Jeremy Thomas. Looks very nice. The very clean graphic designy look. Getting a lot of votes with that. I like how the deer wasn't present in this one. It was pretty different. So yeah,
That is definitely taking it to a new style for sure. I like
for
that one.
sure. Yeah. Good font choice too. It's very fun.
Yeah.
Um, let's see what else we got. In second place, we got Kyle Wendell coming with a
Um,
mustachioed deer. It's very nice. If you know Kyle's comic Cornelius Armstrong, you'd instantly be able to recognize that he did that one. Very distinct style.
and you should recognize it because it's a great comic.
It is very good. It's very cute. Um, yeah, go check out Kyle Wendell's stuff. He's been on the streams before, so. Um, and then let me see if I got a drum roll.
Brrr.
Thank you. For the winner of the Draw This in Your Style competition, we got Daniel Dean.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this one's sick. I did vote for this one. I'll be honest.
I will be honest, I also voted for this one.
It's very fun, very creative.
I
Um,
think it really fits the vibe of comics,
mm,
and I just really like the creative approach to the antlers.
yeah, yeah. I think the pen nib eyeball is what sold me. I think that's such a creative use of that shape.
I didn't even notice that.
I I feel like it might even not be that, but it looks like a pen nib to me, and I'm gonna give I'm gonna give Daniel credit.
I mean, even if it isn't, it's close enough that like I don't know. It's just really cool.
Yeah, it's very good. So the Danielle, the winner, uh, this logo is going to be featured on the cover of our 2023 C3 Comics anthology that's going to come out later this year. So be on the lookout for that and for this beautiful logo on the cover of that. So congrats, Danielle. We'll do a little sad two-person round of
Two
applause.
two claps.
There we go.
Yes.
Cool.
Congratulations.
Yes, congrats. That's a lot of hard work and it paid off. Cool. I think that's all the housekeeping I have to do right now. We don't have anything else to promote yet, but I might drop a little hint at what the next stream's topic is going to be, and it's going to be different than anything we've ever done before. So if you make it to the end, you know, just be
Look
on the
out.
lookout. Let's see.
I did a little hello drawing with me and giant hands.
Oh, very cute. I didn't even see you doing that. Let me see if I can. No, this is probably as good as we're gonna get.
You
You know
should
what?
see
I
me
might.
trying to watch the stream like above the camera without getting in the way.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
What do you have your phone mounted on?
something too wobbly. It's like one of those phone mount things that's
Mm.
like a. It's not
Is
a
it like a
gooseneck.
gooseneck?
It might be a gooseneck. I don't know, but it's really wiggly.
Yeah, yeah. I
Which
actually
I'm like,
just upgraded from a gooseneck because it would always shake and
yeah. Every time I breathe too hard, it's like goodbye.
yeah.
So
Let me get Nick's Instagram up on the screen so you guys can check that out.
it is just my name.
It is, but it's a very distinct name. I always remember it. I keep wanting to like call you Nick Stellanova, like one word.
It's one word now. No, I feel like that'd be a mouthful.
Maybe,
I
maybe.
Yeah, that's the last name is something my wife and I picked out when we got engaged.
Oh, cool. Okay, I was wondering if that was like
It's
your
a
original or
brand
not.
new name for both of us because we wanted to create our own kind of like thing,
Hmm.
but we kept our family names as our middle names.
Oh, that's really cool.
So,
Yeah, a lot of people are doing that now. I feel like.
yeah, I've seen it happen before. It's just we were just like, "Ooh, let's be fun about it." It
Yeah,
was. It was fun to brainstorm.
yeah. That's really cool. Um. Oh my gosh, I didn't even say what we were doing tonight. We're doing audience drawing requests as we have been doing the past couple streams. So we got a list. I haven't even picked yet.
Oh, wow.
I need to. Nick, what are you drawing?
I'm drawing a cat dressed as a clown because I do have a character that fits that bill. And then if I get done with that, I'm gonna draw the inverse, a clown dressed as a cat.
Very nice. Well, I was gonna do clown dressed as a cat just to
Oh,
counter you,
oh,
but
you should though.
no, I was joking.
Uh,
Um, I'm thinking night riding a chicken or cybernetic goose, but I'm having a hard time.
yeah. If only we could do a night riding a cybernetic goose.
That's true. You know, I might just combine these. Hmm.
A goose is kind of like a weird chicken.
It is a long neck chicken.
Or is a goose a cybernetic chicken?
Do you know Mechaneck? Do you know who Mechaneck is from He-Man?
No, I didn't watch He-Man, unfortunately.
Hang on. I'm
I
gonna.
was I was thinking of Mecha Godzilla though.
Oh yeah. Also a long neck on that guy.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna share my screen one more time. Oh, Jeremy's here. Let me
Oh,
in.
nice.
How's it going,
Hey guys.
Jeremy? Oh,
Oh,
sorry, I didn't mean to catch you with your mouthful.
oh, it's cool. I'm just feeling because I came back from New York City about 2 hours ago, hour and a half ago, and I'm just still tired. Don't
Oh
want
yeah,
to.
that's fair. What were you in New York City for?
Oh, it was originally my old alma mater. Um, I used to go to Nyack College. Now it's known as Alliance University.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
and it's a complicated story, but when I was an undergrad at Nyack College, it was a it had the Rockland campus, and the New York campus didn't get introduced until 2013
Mm.
ish, and or at least actually, you know what? I could be wrong. It might have been introduced prior to me admitting, but still, the primary campus for historically a long time was the one in Rockland and Nyack.
Mm.
So then in 2018, after New York was in full swing, Nyack College, after years of telling us, or at least the president of Nyack College, after years of telling us, oh, we're going to get an upgrade, not Rockland one, oh, we're going to get upgrade. September 2018, they announced they're selling the university, the Rockland
Wow.
campus. Yep.
So you just went to like visit and like check it out?
Yeah, it was really nice. I was invited to the radio station with the person who runs it, who I'm still on good terms with. Really nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's one of my old communication professors or assistant professors, Brad Hickey.
Hmm. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I haven't been to New York in a couple years, so I got to go back.
Oh, I was there 2 months ago. I have a question.
What's up?
Is there a way to let me see? Oh, present. Wait, I see it. Present. So I can just click present and do switch it to maybe switch camera or something or share screen.
What are you trying to do? Like, are you drawing digitally, or is that the...
Not yet, but I think maybe I will. Or I see people with their cameras switched open where they're drawing, basically.
Hmm.
And I don't know if my camera can. Actually, I'm using my laptop cam, so you know it probably won't be able to do that.
If you click the link on your phone, like I assume you have a camera on your phone,
Mhm.
you can also get on with your phone and use your phone camera to, so you can keep your face cam and then do phone camera on your drawing.
Oh, wow. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but hold on. Check something. I mean, complicated, but I wonder if I try logging in, like just typing the link on my phone.
Yeah, if you get on the Discord and copy the link.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm in Discord now.
While you're doing that, Nick, I'm gonna show you Mecha Nick from He-Man.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, there's something else I might need to do in with the digital drawing, so I might not be able to use my phone camera because my phone camera is now down to 21% power. So, sorry guys, I'll still be able to join. Okay, so is this going up on YouTube or anything? Or
It is.
Ooh, boy. This is the first. Hi, future viewers who is watching this. This is Dirty Pascaldo, and I have to be super careful because I'm working on projects, and I'm trying to see what project I should carefully work on, maybe for the next half hour, because I do have other projects that are NDA I need to work on, and but I'm joining.
Jeremy, we're actually doing a audience request tonight.
Oh, cool. Oh, you mean people are drawing freehanded? I mean, not freehanded. What am I saying? People are drawing requests made by the audience.
Yeah, we're pretty much doing that.
Oh, neat.
So I've got a list of drawings that you can choose from. I'll DM to you right now.
Hey, well, complicated. Let me see.
Regarding Mechaneck.
Yes.
Whoa.
He's a winner for sure.
A winner in my book.
So Mechaneck's one power is that he can extend his neck.
Oh,
and it's really all he needs.
yeah, I mean, if I had that power, that'd be all I needed.
But
I could look on the top of shelves. I would be so happy.
yeah, but that is whoops.
Is Mechanic like Plastic Man or something?
No, he can't. His neck is robotic, so he can
Oh,
literally just extend it. Like he can't snake it around. It only goes up and down. It's
okay.
and it's he uses it to like see things far off in the distance. I think that's his one power. And he's
Okay.
jacked. Like he's also just jacked for no reason.
His other power is muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But anyways,
I didn't know the nature of the live stream. I thought it was like a live work session where we were just getting our work done individually, or now we're all doing a some kind of request from the audience. So
yeah. So I sent you the. I think I did. There you go.
hmm,
So you can pick any of those. Nick already picked cat dressed as clown. So, but there is still clown dressed as cat if you would like that one. And then I haven't picked yet, so you pick first. I'll pick the scraps.
okay. Buzz Lightyear and Childhood Dog. Uh,
Doing Buzz.
yeah,
All right.
I was always into Buzz Lightyear growing up on Toy Story.
He's
Not
a
so much,
classic.
yeah, not so much Tim Allen anymore. And yeah, with the recent light about Tim Allen, it's really sad. And I do hope that they, hold on, let me try to open this up properly. Not Discord, Paint. I do hope that if they are to recast Buzz, they do go with Chris Evans, because even though I haven't heard great things about Lightyear, I do hope that they give Chris Evans a chance to perfect his Buzz Lightyear in the future.
I honestly haven't seen the new one, so I don't know.
Me neither.
I heard his. I mean, people were pretty divided on it, so
Yeah, like
Yeah.
any movie, really. At this
Yeah.
point, everyone has an opinion.
let's see.
It's
I
a
think I'm
shame.
gonna do Knight riding a cybernetic goose, and I'm just gonna combine two of them.
I'm so glad.
Also, Darby Hepner coming in with the Mechanic would be a great Pez dispenser. That's a classic joke.
Yeah.
Oh, that if they didn't make that, that's a huge missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Like, so many dollars.
Let's see. What does a goose look like?
Horrible.
All right, I've asked this to several people already, but how many geese do you guys think you could take in a fight? And I'll say my answer right now, and it's 30. It's 30 geese. Oh, Jeremy left.
Oh, we don't get to know how many geese he could fight. That's an interesting question because I have read of the goose fighting techniques.
Hmm.
And I am dead serious that there are people who have worked on farms or near water bodies who have said you can grab them by the neck and swing them.
See, that was my strategy, and I think 2 geese, one in each hand.
Yeah, and I feel like it
Nunchucking?
would also work as an intimidation tactic.
Exactly. The other geese aren't coming near me.
I'd say I could take probably 15, probably just because I'm not that tall. I'm
That's
not
a
as
fair amount of
intimidating.
geese.
I feel like I also have a will to not die, so that's why the number is kind of high.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, I tend to be fight rather than flight.
hmm
Okay, can everybody see?
We got you on there.
Great.
It looks like Ben's in the comments doubting me. Geese are mean. No way I could take 30. That's a lie, Ben.
Ben, do you know about the techniques? The secret goose fighting techniques?
Just for that, I'm going to say I could take 31.
This one's for you, Ben.
Yeah. How many geese are you taking, Ben? None is probably the answer, because you don't have confidence. Jeremy, how many geese?
How many geese am I doing, or just
How many geese can you take in a fight?
none? They would
None?
kick my. They would kick my butt.
You don't think you could take one goose? One single goose?
One lonely goose.
No, because I tried that once when I was a dumb kid, and guess what I learned? I mean, if you anger geese, they get mad at you, and you have to respect their boundaries.
Not if you show them what's what.
No, man, you gotta respect animals' boundaries, even if they're wild animals.
Well, I'm going to say 31. Jeremy's at 0. Nick's at 15. That's what we're going to say. I'm going to post this in the Discord later just to see what the average like
Goose fighting ratio is.
yeah. Ben says he could take none geese because he's smart enough to ally himself with our goose overlords.
Oh, now it's a question of can you take 31 geese and Ben?
That's fine. If Ben is enslaved by the geese, that's your bad, Ben. You're on the
Now
goose's side.
You two have to fight now.
What am I drawing? A knight on a mechanical goose? Why did I pick this? This is going to be hard.
We got so sidetracked.
I forgot I had to actually draw.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm actually just started looking back at my old Toy Story coloring book from the 90s, early 2000s. It was Toy Story 2, really.
You have it?
I don't have it I don't know where I have it, but oh my god, I remember when I had it, I basically riffed the hell out of it because came up with so many jokes that I'm still proud of now.
Yeah.
But some where I'm just looking, my immature brain was being immature back then.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
That, Jeremy.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it. Let's see. Oh god, I remember that one. Where are the others? Oh, I found it. I found the one image. It's Buzz running. Like, it's the scene where Buzz escapes from the being trapped by the other Buzz. And I remember I remember writing this. Oh my god. When I was a kid, I always imagined Buzz was smelling something as he was running, and I drew the caption of him saying, "I smell meatloaf." I can't. Now I'm using that drawing. that coloring book drawing is a post for reference.
That's a classic. That joke still holds up.
Yeah.
I
It looks like he's trying to sniff something as he's running to catch up with his friends.
You know what? I'm going to go long ways on this goose drawing and take advantage of the length of the neck.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to draw a rough pose Buzz Lightyear.
Jeremy, are you on Procreate? What are you drawing on?
Clip Studio Paint.
Clip Studio? How's that? Do you like that?
Yeah, I am planning to with I can't get into one of the new commissioned gigs that I have. I'm hoping when that works out, once the paycheck for that comes in, I'm going to try to basically use the money from that to try to get more Is there a way to edit that part out? Because I'm trying to be NDA about it as possible, and I had no idea.
We're live, just so you're aware.
Okay, so can't talk about what I'm working on.
Yeah.
Just I am hoping that when I get paid, I can use whatever I get paid with to get a Cincy tab, basically, so I can just draw manually onto the computer.
Yeah, Cintiq's a pretty... Oh, go ahead, Nick.
I have like an off-brand one that I really like.
What off-brand is it?
It's technically a competitor. It's Huon tablet.
Oh yeah, I've heard them.
I really like it. It works very well for what I need. And I used Cintiqs at CCAD, and I didn't like them as much as I like this.
What do you like about... Oh, sorry. You were about to tell us.
The screen texture is a little bit nicer to draw on for me, at least. It's a little less glidey. And I like how the pen nib feels better on the screen itself, too. So it's really just like a personal preference thing, and the display is nice. It really just has everything I need for like half the price.
Yeah. No, they're kind of nuts now, and I think the newer models are like 2,500 or something crazy.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Are you on a tablet, Jeremy, or
Laptop?
Laptop.
Yeah.
What kind of tablet? Or wait, what do you mean? Like you're drawing on a
MacBook Pro? I'm using my Cintiq tab that connects. Or Wacom tablet, wrong one.
Oh, okay. I thought for a sec you were drawing with a mouse, and I was about to be flabbergasted.
Wow.
Yeah.
And did you all hear about Toy Story 5?
I did not.
Yeah, Disney announced after they did their thing. They announced they're doing Toy Story 5, and they should. I enjoyed Toy Story 4, but I do think they should have continued those adventures for a TV show and then wait after a certain amount of time ish. I mean, it is what it is. Toy Story 4 was fine, but it's like I kind of wish it just stayed a trilogy.
It also means like that's a lot of Toy Stories. That's a lot of.
That is a lot of Toy Stories.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stories about toys.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
My fake pitch for Toy Story 5 would involve the toys finding out who they're really voiced by, and Buzz has a existential crisis, just like he did in the first movie, and he realizes his voice actor is a terrible human being, and he wonders if he's a terrible human being, and he's like, "No, Buzz, you transcend that terrible human being. Don't be like the creators who created you. Like you're you."
That seems very meta for
that
a children's
does feel
movie.
very meta. Also, I doubt that they would like do that to a celebrity who has any sort of power.
That's true.
True. That's why I said it's a fake pitch. Although I can definitely see them having existential crisis. At least Woody, if he realized he's voiced by Tom Hanks, and or maybe not Tom Hanks, but then you have to answer the question: what about the Woody voice from the 1960s Woody's Roundup? That person died, and then he realizes he's now voiced by Tom Hanks, who is commissioned to voice him, and
that's a lot of levels for Toy Story for me, Jeremy. I'm gonna be honest there.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know that much about Toy Story or Tom Hanks or anything.
I was neck deep in Toy Story lore growing up.
Lore?
Yeah, not lore. I didn't grow up watching Buzz Lightyear Star Command.
That show's cool.
I saw some episodes. It was fine. I do know that it made John Takenel Lasseter mad. Like he hated it.
Oh, really?
Like, how dare you make this every fun of me? Like, Dude, chill. When you're not being a creep, just chill, man. Like, it's set in an alternate reality. Just let it go. Like, you still got to make Toy Story 3 with the help of other people who did a better job than you, to be quite honest. And you should chill. You made your money. You have your money. Just let them have a sandbox.
That's some shade you're throwing, Jeremy, on the
Yeah.
Toy Story guys.
Don't worry, John L. is no longer there at Pixar anymore, thank goodness, and Pixar will be fine. I'm actually really glad we have Pete Docter and Andrew Stanton involved still. They're, based on what I've heard, good people.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about
At least at the time of this recording.
Pixar.
Yeah, same here. I'm a pretty basic guy when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't love like a lot of current animated movies right now. Probably from nostalgia, but I'm just like, I miss when they looked different.
Hmm.
I like 2D animation better because I'm just annoying.
I honestly don't mind it as much. I really enjoyed. Trying to think of another a film I enjoyed. I really enjoyed Turning Red, Pixar's recent film from
I like that
last year. Yeah, it was very sweet.
I cried on that one.
Yeah.
I think it hit at a weird time because I watched it with my girlfriend, and like the end hits and like some sad music's playing and I'm bawling, and she's like, "Why?" Like it's not even. It's not bad.
Oh, man, I remember I cried. My brother and I watched The Tale of Princess Kaguya, and
What is
that is a Studio Ghibli movie.
Mm.
It's very beautiful. It's like a watercolor looking
Mm.
movie, but it made us both sob so hard we were like, we can never watch this again.
Oh no.
It was like I was crying so hard, and he was also crying so hard, and it was just like, this is too much.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Oh, I forgot I was making this goose cybernetic.
Uh-oh.
I have to do that. Hey Jeremy, can you not whistle, please?
Oh, sorry.
It's like blaring in my ears.
Sorry.
You're good.
Maybe not the best for the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might have to go soon because, again, I mean, I'll finish Buzz as best as I can because I have some work to catch up on, and a lot of it needs to be, just basic, just basic work.
Sure. Yeah, I appreciate you showing up.
Yeah. If I had known this was going to be on YouTube, oh man, I just thought, ooh boy, I'm a little bit of nervousness right now.
No, we're just hanging out. It's fine.
Okay, so it's not going to stay up on YouTube?
Oh, it's definitely going to stay up on YouTube.
Oh no!
It'll stay up,
Yeah.
but it's no pressure kind of stuff.
Yeah, we're on YouTube right now. Like, it's live on YouTube.
I mean, I knew that, but it's like, is it going to be uploaded to YouTube?
Yeah, it automatically uploads.
Oh, jeez.
You're good. Everything's good.
I hope so. I'm trying to just chill and not, keep it simple.
You're busting out this Buzz Lightyear pretty nice.
Oh.
Thank you.
Is this so? The
Ooh.
coloring book you had, did it? I remember I had like how to draw Pixar books when I was a kid, and there was like a really distinct style with all of them, where it was like a simple 2D thing, and they didn't look like the 3D models, but they were like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Maybe. Let me try to.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
It's like that kind of style that they went with for all their 2D material.
Yeah,
Much better. That pose is much better.
let me see.
Now you get to see more of Buzz.
I'm gonna tell my
Okay, so what can I share publicly? I can share actually that way before all this happened, I was part of back when I was thinking about being more of a writer than an artist, I actually took a sort of a screenwriting basic course by Jim Magon, who worked for Disney back in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Yeah. I learned about the history of Tailspin. I learned about the history of gummy bears. I learned about DuckTales. I learned about how Michael Eisner once threatened Jim Magon over his rejected idea, B Players, which was about a show about, I think, what if Baloo and another cartoon character for Disney, they were just like animal actors, basically, and they had their own actors club, I think. And they were trying out different acting roles. And that Michael Eisner, I could be wrong on this. Michael Eisner said, "You mentioned B Players again, you're out of a job." I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen that live streamed episode, but I have to check. Because I remember taking that course, and he also taught us about different themes and stories at the time.
So you're like a big history buff when it comes to animation stuff.
And comics too, to an extent. Also, I also love the history of filmmaking as a whole. I can tell you a little bit about Star Wars, the history of Star Wars when it was made. I can tell you the original screenwriter for Empire Strikes Back was Leigh Brackett, who wrote the script back when it wasn't even called Empire Strikes Back, but back when she was writing it was just called Star Wars 2-ish, I think.
Star Wars, the next one.
And a lot of the elements from that, some of the elements from that stayed into what we had then and now. There was a battle between the rebels and the Empire on a planet, basically. There was Luke meeting with a Jedi Master, precursor to Yoda, and I think Cloud City was still involved. Here's where things get insane. The bad guys, I don't think, win. Han leaves the heroes not because he has a bounty on his head, but rather because his dad reunited with him, or stepdad or something, and he kind of wants to touch base with his dad or something. And Lando was supposed to be a clone, I think. He was supposed to be like a clone that reformed and was basically doing his own thing since the Clone Wars. And this was before the Clone Wars series, or this was before anything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I did not know all that. I do like looking at the old concept art, before. I forget the guy's name.
Ralph McQuarrie.
Yep, Ralph McQuarrie, and he's got the drawings that he's got for Darth Vader and a lot of the original designs are so cool. I wish they'd used them almost.
When we saw the first new Star Wars movie when it first came out on Christmas, day after Christmas, I think. When it first came out, and then the next day we went to the Disney park that had the Star Wars exhibits, and my favorite part was probably getting to see all the background paintings that they had put up on the walls.
Yeah. The
huge matte background paintings, those were so cool.
Was that for you know what, I'm gonna hide the camera for a second. Was that for Rise of Skywalker, or was that for Force Awakens?
Force Awakens, I believe.
Okay.
But they just had some exhibits of some of the older matte paintings that they used for the backgrounds in the original trilogy of Star Wars.
Cool.
And it was just really cool to look at because the way that they used those as the background was very cool.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I went to Disney World in November, and they've got that like Galaxy's Edge thing where it's like a Star Wars themed park,
Yeah.
and there's this ride called Rise of the Resistance, and it's really like interactive. Like you get like you're on a ship, and you get like boarded by stormtroopers, and they lead you to the ride, like to the actual ride.
Oh.
And it's like you like escaping a not a Death Star, a Star Destroyer.
Mhm.
I think I've seen that. Is that the one where you run into Kylo Ren and General Hux?
Yeah, it's
I remember.
pretty sick.
I remember that because there's a famous YouTube video where a bunch of people arrive and see Kylo Ren and Hux. They turn to them, and the ride stops. It just stops working.
Oh jeez.
And the First Order officers are like, "Okay, Kylo Ren is very mad right now, so maybe get you out of here."
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We did not have that happen to us, thankfully.
I just remember when I went, there was a ride. I don't remember what it was, but it was one of those 3D motion rides, and it made me so sick.
Oh yeah, some of
I
them are
can't-
rough.
It's just the 3D. The motion didn't matter. It was just like the 3D I couldn't handle. So we went on it, and then my mom wanted to go on like a Muppet 3D ride,
Mhm.
and I was just like, I'm gonna sit this one out.
I know what that one is. It actually wasn't a ride. It was a presentation. It was just a 3D movie. It was called Muppet Vision 3D, and it was directed by Jim Henson. And it was one of the last Muppet productions he had made before he had died in May 1990.
Yeah, I can't do 3D. Anything. I can't watch the movies. I can't do the 3D rides. They just make me sick.
Yeah.
I think you can still watch the footage on YouTube. What's actually most interesting is that if you had on the ride on the show itself, it had Waldorf and Statler animatronics in the audience, basically watching, just making quips about the show, and there was also, I think, a live Sweden's performer that arrives on set, and there's also an animatronic for Beanie Bunny who is in the movie, but then he leaves because he's trying to run away, and they're all like, "No, we want you to come back, Beanie. We like you." And the other animatronic is Swedish Chef trying to run the projector in back, and when things get chaotic with one of the 3D characters trying to make a mess of things, he tries shooting at it, and you can see, and the best part is that he uses an actual cannon to the point where Waldorf and Statler are like, "We surrender! We surrender!"
Oh jeez.
Jim. When filming for that was 90% complete and Jim Henson died, Disney was in the process of working with Jim and figuring out what they should do with the attraction and if they should salvage it. And Frank Oz offered to salvage it. And I think there's a story about this that he shared. He said they were thinking about getting rid of it. He offered to save it. And they offered him anything. And I think he said that that they offered him anything, and all he requested was socks or something. I've got to check to make sure that's okay. Here we go. He says, "There's a guy tweeting. It's a pleasure to enjoy Jim's last project while I'm at Disney World. Is it true you declined getting paid for your involvement in Muppet Vision 3D and instead paid Mickey Mouse socks, Frank Oz?" And Frank Oz said, "True. After Jim died, I completed a 3D film based on his plans. I was offered $50,000 to do so. I respectfully declined the offer. I asked what I wanted. I replied I was low on socks. I could use some socks. After completion, they gave him a basket of socks."
That's nuts.
Yeah. Frank Oz is a really great actor, director, and has really a lot of great stories to share. There was one, I don't know if I can share this here because it might require a trigger. It's hilarious, but it's a story he shared about a gift Jim gave them when they were working on Saturday Night Live back when it was in its infancy in the 70s. is this convoluted gift called Bert in Self-Contemplation. It was Bert holding onto a ledge of all these little Berts from the 70s, and if you look inside, you see this really embarrassing picture of Frank Oz. And it's a gift he said he's still proud of to this day because it represented what Jim is.
Yeah, he sounds like a fun guy.
I
Yeah.
think I'm almost done with my drawing.
Are you really?
Well,
Let me.
I don't
see
have
if
to
I can
be.
get- I mean, you can. I was just.
At least this one. I'm
Oh
just,
wow, that's so cool.
just doing a little ink wash over top.
Dang, that was quick. We've only been going for like 40 minutes.
I like inking. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, I can tell.
I
There's
don't-
some good wash on there.
I don't know if I'll be able to finish mine because, again, I've got a lot of work to get done later tonight, but I'll try to see what I can finish up, see if I can correct a few things.
Sure.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need like finished pieces too. Like as long as Let
My
me,
understanding is this is just for fun, kinda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Honestly, it feels nice drawing Buzz for a while. I miss Buzz. And I kind of hope that Chris Evans takes over Buzz. Because Chris Evans is one of my favorite actors, and he's from what I've seen, a very generous, positive human being.
Yeah, I like Chris Evans. He's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's real life Captain America. Because during the Trump administration, he was tweeting at Trump saying, "Hey, stop it, you're a monster."
Oh,
Yeah.
here's this. Here's what I was talking about earlier. This like Finding Nemo. Just this weird, cute.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
No, it's very coloring book.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cute. I like it.
I remember those. I think I remember seeing those designs. I think on one of your old Disney Adventures comics for Finding Nemo. That was a tie-in.
Mm.
I think it was set after the movie, the comics, because I remember one of the stories, the visual stories, and I think it was the fish who escaped their tank, and I remember the starfish name that was stuck to the glass. Anybody remember?
I think so.
It was Peach. Peach.
Peach.
So in the comic, could be wrong. I have to check to make sure. Peach was still sticking to glass while she was underwater. Like not in a fish tank. She was like in the ocean, sticking onto some glass. It was a really nice little touch to show she's still trying to be in character. Like even with all the freedom in the ocean, she's like still just trying to stick to glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I got to get to inking, or else I'm not gonna finish.
Oh, I wish I could. How do you make yours bigger? I want to see how your drawing came out.
Oh, let me see if I can. I think I just dragged my screen.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
There's
also a goose night.
It is a goose night. Yeah, I wanted to spice it up a little bit.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I love
hopefully. Oh, go ahead.
the lance or staff or whatever. That is a goose. Also.
Yeah. Not the most creative, I guess, but a lot of goose. You can't
Is
fault
it
me
not
for not
the
having
most
enough
creative?
goose. Maybe.
I'd say it's pretty creative. I gotta say. I
Well, thanks.
would not have thought about that.
Yeah, I think I just gotta go. Gotta ink.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I think I'm gonna do a different take on Cat dressed as clown.
Yeah, that's fair. You can also do Clown dressed as Cat. That one is still available.
I probably will just do that one as a quick doodle,
Oh yeah.
but I do want to. I'm leaning so much that my whole setup is kind of skewing to the right.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, I think I got Buzz working.
Let me see. Let me put you back up, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Work it, Lightyear. I'm kidding. This is so terrible.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Thank you.
Dang, that's Buzz Lightyear.
Yep.
I like his pose.
Yeah, me too.
It could be a little better, but honestly, you know what? It's sketchy fun, and I like the sketchy funness of it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sign it all for now.
Oops.
All right. I think I'm gonna call it a day for the live stream, guys.
That's fair. I appreciate you coming out, Jeremy.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. Glad I was able to share Buzz Lightyear and just share some amusing stories, and you were able to share some amusing stories too.
Yeah. Make sure you send me that drawing if you want, and we'll get it up on the C3 Instagram.
Sure. I actually, you know what? Is there if I get some time to finalize it? Because right now I'm trying to catch up on some work I gotta finish up soon for a client, and then I was actually thinking, hey, you know what? I could go back, make this look a little more finalized, like professional, if that helps. If that's possible. Great. All right. Anyway, everyone, it's been a pleasure.
Absolutely. Good to see
Hmm?
You too.
Good to talk to you.
You too. Okay, who else was in the stream? So sorry, there was Nick, and I'm sorry I forgot the other name. I apologize.
You're good. I'm Ethan.
Oh, thank you, Ethan. Thank
Yep.
you, Nick. All right, you two. I bid you farewell and good luck. Best of luck
Alrighty.
on the stream.
Have a good night.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Completely forgot what clowns look like.
I was gonna do the clown, but then I was like, I don't know if I can do that. Like, that's a hard one.
Yeah. This is my. I'm trying to like draw this one like a little, like those creepy old Valentine's card type things, like with the cats.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to draw that.
If you can pull off that essence, I'll be very impressed. I had a bunch of spare papers somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Sorry if you can hear me ratting around over here.
No worries. I'm sure my camera's been just doing a little jig the whole time. So.
All right. New topic. How many geese nights do you think you could take?
0.
Yeah, probably 0 for me. I was gonna say 1, but the goose
That's
head
actually
lance is
that's just
powerful.
Ben. That's just Ben.
Oh yeah, it is gonna be Ben after the geese take over.
Yeah, that's just Ben with his goose power.
All right, we're good. Let me see if I can get our screens back to... Yeah, that's a little bit better. I wish I could, like, take my camera away without taking my mic. That's alright. I'll just make you big for now.
Thanks. I don't know why that was funny to me, but it was. Everyone can see my little guy.
He is a little guy. What did you Did you ink that whole thing with a brush, the last one? I wasn't looking at your screen.
Yeah, it was a brush.
Okay. What kind of brush?
This one. A 1
Oh, okay.
or 15. I cannot tell. It says 1 on one end and then 15 on the other.
Hmm.
It's a liner brush.
Do you know the brand?
Princeton.
Oh, okay.
Probably one of the cheapest ones I could get at Blick.
I have not used a Princeton.
I don't. It's the one with the blue handle. Yeah. I always get those ones because they tend to be the least expensive. I do have. Well, that's just another Princeton, but this one's red, I guess. I don't. I guess I just always buy the same brand because it's what I'm used to.
I get that.
Do you line with a brush? I can't quite see what's going on in your screen.
I'm lining with a nib right now.
Ooh, I suck at those.
Well, I suck at brushes, so we complement each other.
We're even. Everything works out in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get better with a brush. I feel like you can get way more expressive lines with a brush, but
yeah,
so far.
My thing is like nibs. I just always end up like ink gets everywhere, even more than a brush somehow, and I don't have the best control because they're kind of rigid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I get that. It honestly took me forever to. I mean, not that I'm like great with a nib, but it took me forever to like decent with it.
Yeah. Speaking of cats, my cat is yelling downstairs. I hope you can hear that.
What kind of why are they yelling?
She's just old and likes to yell.
Mm-hmm.
There's really no reason or rhyme to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My oh, what were you gonna say?
Do you have any cats?
I was just about to say my I don't right now because I'm living on my own, but I'm about to move back home with my mom for a few months. And my cat Bubastis, she'll like chirp and like get real excited, and then my other cat Charlie, he's very food motivated.
Me too.
Yeah. So whenever it's time for food, that's usually when I hear him.
It might be her dinner time now. I don't know if Vi's fed her yet. But she's also just... Okay. The deal with her is she's really, really old. She is 18 years old.
Wow.
And I've had her whole life, basically. Save 4 weeks at the shelter. So she is my pride and joy and baby and constant companion of annoyance too.
Oh, that's cute.
So she is incredibly clingy.
Does she like Vi?
Oh, she loves Vi. I swear she likes Vi more than she likes me.
Oh, really? Well, that's
Because
good at least.
Whose pillow is she always on? Vi's. Whose face is she always trying to purr next to? Vi's. Who is she always trying to get attention from? Vi. With me, she's like, I've known you long enough.
Yeah, she doesn't have to work for your affection. She knows she's got it.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm going to try doing this with a nib to challenge myself.
What kind of nib you using?
A dirty old one. I think it's a G nib.
A dirty old one.
I think it's a G nib. It's so crusty.
I mean, that lasts quite a while if you take care of them, so...
Yeah, I mean, even if
Maybe
you don't
not
take care of them,
crusty.
apparently. I mean, it's still nice and sharp, so I don't know. I do need to clean out my ink bottle, though. It's getting lumpy.
I used to have an ink bottle, and now I just kind of get these disposable deleter ones. And I should I should just like not be lazy, but I don't know. They're kind of nice to just
Yeah.
get rid of.
Someone bought me a huge like thing of ink that like I can refill this little bottle with, and I've been working at it through it for years.
Mm.
So it takes me a long time to go through ink,
Hmm.
even though I use it a lot. So I don't know what that says, but I probably should get different ink soon.
Hmm. Sorry, I had to focus on this hand.
No, that's fine. I was struggling through that sentence because I was thinking.
Oh no, this is not going to be a good hand, but that's okay. We're going for finish, not perfect.
My favorite. My whole life's motto. Just do it. You can fix it later if you want to, but you probably won't.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to be better about that. I feel like I'm very anal about literally everything, and I'm just trying to let go.
Hmm. I'm kind of the opposite, where I'm just like, whatever.
I think that's a good mindset to have, to be honest.
It's more fun in my mind.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The tiniest little hat.
You watch anime, Nick?
I do occasionally.
What kind of anime you like?
What have I been watching recently? Usually, if I like an anime enough, I'll just start reading the manga instead. So that's what I did with Chainsaw Man.
Hmm.
Um, so I didn't really finish the anime, but I read all of the manga.
Oh yeah, I just finished season 1 of the anime, and I bought the manga because I thought it was really good.
Yeah, it's incredible. And then I like Lupin a lot recently too.
Mm.
Lupin the Third.
I have not. I've heard good things about that, but I haven't.
It's incredibly ridiculous. I love it.
He's like a thief, right?
Yes, but he's
Mm.
also incredibly uh weird.
Oh.
He's just it's a really goofy show.
Mm.
Even when it's serious, there's still like so much like silly stuff happening.
Yeah. It reminded me of like One Piece. It's got that like old school style, like art
Yeah.
style, where everybody's like gummy.
Yeah, I think it's older than One Piece, but it didn't run for as nearly as long as One Piece is going on.
Hmm. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I might have to check it out.
I like it. What do you like to watch, if anything? Anime
Uh,
one?
right now I'm watching Tokyo Revengers.
Ooh.
I don't know if you heard of that one.
I have. I do not remember what I heard about it, but
I think it's really good. But maybe it's just because I like time travel and goofy things.
well, I love goofy things.
But it's about this dude who's like miserable. He's like 26 and his life is like spiraled out of control.
Hmm.
And it's an isekai sort of. So he gets pushed into like a train and dies, and he wakes up in his like 14-year-old body,
Hmm.
and he used to be a part of a gang, like he's a delinquent.
Hmm.
So he's hanging out with all of his like friends, and he had okay. So backtrack. He had one girlfriend in his life, and he sees on the news that she gets killed because of gang violence
Mm.
in the future.
Hmm.
And when he wakes up, she's still alive, but the gang that he gets involved with is directly involved with his girlfriend's death.
Ooh.
So he's trying to like prevent her death by like uh just like with what he knows in the future.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it. Yeah, but I couldn't remember anything that I'd heard about it.
It's kind of, I don't know if it's as popular as I feel like it should be. It's very niche.
Does it have a manga?
It does. It does. I think the manga might be over. I'm not sure.
Something to check out and see if it's on the. We have the Shonen Jump app.
Oh yeah. Do you guys like that?
Yes.
I shouldn't have even asked. It's obvious. They've got a lot of stuff on there.
They do. I have so much stuff to read. I'm avoiding my other comics that are on my bookshelf.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to check that out. I feel like there's so much stuff on there, and it's
They do have.
cheap.
Yeah, they do have. Unfortunately, Vi has found this out because she binge reads.
Hmm.
They do have a limit of like 100 chapters in a 12-hour period,
Okay.
which
That's
any
still a lot.
normal person should be able to just be fine with that. But she's like, I got blocked by reading all of One Piece,
That's a good thing.
and I'm
You're
like, can you slow down? She's like, no. We went on vacation to Myrtle Beach, and in between like fun beach stuff vacation, whenever we would go to bed, she would just be reading One Piece for like 3 hours.
I mean, if there was one thing that was going to keep you busy, it's going to be One Piece.
Yeah, she caught up.
Oh, she's got okay.
Yeah.
That's
But she wasn't at the time, but that was her catching up. So now she's all caught up on One Piece.
Oh, okay.
And she's read all of Dragon Ball so far.
Okay.
She goes on like large series binges, which is very admirable, but I cannot do it.
Yeah. I like to do that, so I get it.
No.
Is she reading Super?
I think she
Regular
already
Super?
is that one still coming out?
Yeah, it's the current one.
Yeah, I think she's all caught up.
Oh, okay. A Super fan.
Yeah. She just loves to read.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I'm like, I wish I loved it. I kind of like this little cat. Silly.
I wasn't looking at the screen. Let me pull it up.
Fine.
Oh, that's really cute. Yeah. Oh, we have the same pen.
Yep, mine's very dirty.
So what kind of art do you do? I feel like we've talked about everything else besides like
Oh my god, besides art, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing you're doing right now. I do comics a lot.
Okay.
I do a mixture of age ranges, but I like to draw people,
Mhm.
and I like to draw people feeling emotions, negative and positive.
Okay.
I also like to draw plants.
Plants. That's an
Plant.
interesting I was about to say an interesting like, and that's not.
An interesting interest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you like to draw about plants? Like, what is it about them?
Just that I just think I just like plants, so I just like drawing them.
That's fair. It's a simple reason. We like that.
I love the outdoors. I wish I was there more often. Wish I didn't have a day job. I could just be in the woods.
Same here. I'm gonna go mid riff on this this
Gotta
goose
see it.
night.
Make yours bigger if you can.
I will.
Whoa, that looks awesome.
Thanks.
I love the
He's turned
AM.
out okay.
Wow, that looks so good.
Thank you.
I love your nib inking. Oh my gosh.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I'm really botching it with this line weight, but if
No,
it
I'm
doesn't show up on
jealous.
camera, we're good.
No, I'm jealous.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I love seeing people's process and stuff. So this is fun for me.
Yeah, same here. I feel like that's one of the reasons I really like doing the what do you
The live
call it? The
streams.
audience requests. Well, yeah, live streams in general, but I think the
Um,
audience requests like they're quick. You got to get them out on the stream, and it kind of makes
mm,
people not think too hard.
yeah.
And while you're thinking, you know hot ones.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
Yes.
kind of what I'm thinking. Is like if you're too focused on like drawing, then I can ask you weird stuff, and
Yeah. Like
you won't think twice about it.
like goose fighting questions.
Yeah, yeah.
Although I'm pretty sure you could ask me that any day and I'd still have an answer.
Well, I appreciate that. See, I feel like I'm like that too, but some people need a little icebreaker. So,
Yeah. Well, it's specifically about geese fighting. I feel like I could have something for that
hmm
any day, but I don't know about everything. I don't know about anything else. Just that. What kind of art do you like to do then?
um, I like comics a lot. I feel like I don't make them as often as I should, just because I get in my own head.
They're also
Um,
very time
they
consuming, I
are.
have to say.
Um, I don't know. Right now, I'm doing box art for a board game, and it's kicking my ass. So this is a nice little break from that.
Didn't
Um,
you say in the Discord that they were sending you stuff for it?
they did. They sent me some. I don't know if these frills are really geese-like, but I'm gonna add them. They sent me some pieces from the board game
That's so
for
cool.
reference. I think I posted them. Maybe I'm not
I think
sure.
you
I'll
did.
send them to you
I
if
don't
I
know
have
if
them.
I saw them loaded in because my Discord can be weird
hmm
sometimes.
But yeah, it's I need some mechanic
Mechanic
reference again.
references.
Yeah, I closed out. Why would I ever close out of mechanic?
You can never forget him.
But yeah, I
Indeed.
don't know. I like drawing like perspective stuff and
That's a
just
skill
weird stuff.
to like perspective.
Oh, no, it's fun. I
Yeah.
like drawing cars and stuff more than people, which is weird, but
Yeah. But that's a good skill.
yeah, yeah.
You know, I just have a tendency to I don't know if I don't like drawing cars, but I end up drawing them for stories and stuff, which I don't mind that much.
hmm
If I have a good reference, it's fine.
Right.
References are everything.
Yeah. Well, I know. I think we've talked about this. I don't know if this has been officially announced, but I don't think it's a big secret. But we're talking about getting some tutorials together for the
Hmm.
C3 stuff. Just like I'll do a perspective class or like um, I know Kelsey's really good at like tabling at cons, so
Yeah, they
they would
seem
do
really adept with that.
yeah. So just like sharing a lot of like resources would probably be pretty cool for everybody.
Yeah, I'd be interested in figuring out what I'm good at to do that too.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'd love to have you on a if you have any knowledge to share. I'm sure you do.
Yeah, it's
Brush
just
inking. What are you talking
maybe.
about?
I feel like I'm not. I don't know. I feel like it's not that I'm not good at it. I just feel like I don't have a lot to say about it. It's just because like I just kind of do it.
hmm That's good. If you can just like do it naturally.
Yeah, it was always my main choice for
Oh,
inking.
really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I feel like that's a scary one for a lot of people.
I don't know why, but it just made the most sense to me.
hmm
Like first nib was too scratchy and microns were too take up all my time
Yeah, and your money,
and
because
my
those things
money.
don't last super long.
No, they don't, especially if you're doing like a lot of inking,
Hmm.
which I feel like CCAD was very inking heavy at times.
Yeah, depending on what you kind of focused on, there was a lot of.
Well, I was in the comics program, so
Oh, you were?
yes, there
Okay.
was so many. It
How was
was
the
it
comics program? They didn't have that
was
when I was
nice.
there. Was it good?
It was nice. What year did you graduate?
2018.
Ah, just a few years shy.
Yeah.
I think the first technical graduate was in 2019. They
Yeah,
were the
they
first.
started it when I was leaving.
Yeah. I was the first capstone class, I believe,
Hmm.
but the first person to graduate with it on their diploma was 2019.
Oh, okay. What do you mean capstone class? Like a
So that was the final project class.
yeah, but like for comics, like they had one specifically for comics.
Yeah, because you had to make a 22-page comic in 2 semesters.
Oh, very cool. That's
So
a
you're
long project.
Yeah, it's the longest at the time. It was the longest thing any of us had ever made because they
Yeah.
didn't do the longest comic we had made before that was 5 pages
Hmm.
for classes, and they were like, let's just jump in straight to 22,
Hmm.
like this because it's the standard issue size apparently,
Yeah.
and everyone was like, too many pages, and
Yeah.
then but then half of the people in that class went over the page limit.
Really?
Yeah, because another great thing about comics is it's really hard to figure out how to make your story fit into a limited amount of pages.
It is for sure. I always go over my page limits.
Yeah. I I'm a little bit like controlling about my pages and stuff, so I usually decide how many pages I'm gonna do before I start,
Mm.
and then I'm like, and this is it. This is what you have.
That's a good skill to have, to be honest. So let me ask, like, what's your, if you don't mind going into it, what's your like process for like how tight are your thumbnails or like, you
So
know?
let me see if I have an example because I do it a little bit different than well I don't know if it's different from other people, but it's different from what we were taught for
Mm-hmm.
sure. I basically thumbnail first in I make these. Let me see. Here's one. I make these dummy books that are just like
Wait, let me put you on
folded
the big
computer.
screen.
What?
Let me put you on the big screen so people
Oh
can
yeah,
see.
yeah, that might help. So I basically just take printer paper and fold it to make how many pages I want to work with.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do my thumbnails right in there. And then I go back and I read it through again and I edit it and I kind of script it out from there.
Mm.
And then I pencil and ink and color and letter and stuff.
That's a really interesting process. I
Yeah.
feel like I don't know if you ever took the children's book class at CCAD.
I did not.
You did
I
not.
think it was in conflict with my other scheduling stuff.
Uh, well, I took that, and we also had to make a dummy book
Yeah.
like
This
that.
is this is one of mine that is for a bigger project.
Oh, sick!
Binder clip together.
I was gonna say that's a lot of a lot of pages.
Yeah, that's a future project that's not going to be happening anytime soon because it's about 200 pages.
Jeez, that's impressive that you've got it like kind of already in that stage, though.
Yeah, there's no like thumbnail in it. For that one, I'm thumbnailing it much smaller first just to get the layout,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to script that one now instead of doing my normal process just because it's so big.
Mm-hmm.
But for anything smaller than like 100 pages, I just do the other way.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's really really interesting. I don't think a lot of people do their thumbnails like that.
What were you saying about the children's illustration dummy book?
Oh, just that we had to also make a dummy book like that. That was actually
Yeah.
the final for that class, was to make like a dummy book of your finished, thing.
Yeah, it's really helpful to see how it'll lay on the page also, because
For
I
sure.
like to do it. I also do that because it helps me keep it at size,
Hmm.
so I know how much lettering I can fit on there with it being legible. Especially because I work primarily in half letter digest size, so the 8.5 by 11 paper folded in half,
Hmm.
just because that's the easiest to print on in my mind.
Hmm.
So thumbnailing it out at that size is really helpful for me because I can really get a grip on, is this going to be visible?
Yeah.
Is this worth it?
No, I think that's really smart actually. Did you come up with that yourself or did you learn that from someone?
I think I just kind of did it intuitively, but I'm
Oh.
sure there are several other artists who do similar things, but I have not come across any tutorials about it or anything.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's a really useful way to do that.
Yeah, because it's still, you're still technically like writing it. You're just writing it with your pictures first.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I do recommend going back and like scripting out the whole of it.
Hmm.
If especially if it's a longer project because that just makes it so much easier. But yeah, that is something I have a running list of like ideas for panels or like talk and teach style stuff, and that's one of them, which is like scripting comics in a visual format
Hmm.
or like
Oh,
getting around writer's block by not writing in the traditional sense.
yeah. I was gonna ask if you are you so for that like talk and teach stuff. Do you have a YouTube channel or something or?
I don't. I actually was thinking about making one eventually,
Hmm.
but I have a lot of ideas and nowhere to put them.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure C3 would love to, you know, steal your knowledge and put
Yeah,
it on our YouTube channel.
I'd love to offer some knowledge via YouTube.
Absolutely. Yeah, that would honestly be awesome because I've been trying to get more consistent uploads on a YouTube channel. Like there's only so many streams that we can do before they start to get old, so
Yeah, so hmm, that
yeah,
makes me
if you're
wanna
interested.
that does make me very interested because I'm like, now how would we format that?
We'll
Interesting.
we'll talk. We'll talk about this.
Yeah,
Trust me.
yeah, we should. Yeah, you know where to find me. I'm on Discord
Absolutely.
sometimes. Often, actually. More often than I should be.
Well, that's everybody.
I don't message that often, but I'm there.
Hmm. How you doing? Are you close to being done? I don't want to keep you more than you
Oh,
want to be on here.
I wasn't thinking about it honestly. Let me see.
I mean, no
Probably
rush.
I probably should leave soon-ish because I just touched my phone and it is molten hot.
Ooh, yeah. You want to call it at 8:30?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay,
I was
we'll do
just like,
that.
I didn't even think about the fact that my phone is plugged in and also using video.
Yeah, we will.
So,
We'll call it at 8:30.
yeah.
I actually just made a big smudge, so I'm gonna.
No.
I probably should stop before I botch it more.
Yeah. I think I might I like how this little cat is turning out that
He's
I'm
very
doing
cute.
now. I kind of want to watercolor him later.
If you do, send it to me and
I
we'll post
will.
it.
I will try to once this dries, I'll try to get a good scan of it.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely want to
Which
show
might be
this stuff
tomorrow.
off. Oh, that's cool. No rush. I should probably draw this guy's leg. Yeah, this is fun.
It was This was really fun. I'd definitely be interested in doing more of these kind of style. sessions.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to have you on.
Yeah, super fun.
I'm glad. I feel like I'm a little apprehensive before each stream, but they usually turn out. So
I was kind of apprehensive too, but I don't remember why.
I mean, it's nerve wracking a little bit
I
to
think it's
draw
just like
live, and
I was just worried like, oh my gosh, am I gonna accidentally just put my head in the way the whole time? But
I do that.
I think I have not done that too much.
No, I think you've been great.
It helps having the phone kind of at my head level, so I just don't put it there.
Hmm.
Yeah. Good inking practice for sure for me.
Yeah, I definitely a major reason I do it is just because I only ink on the stream, so
Yeah.
it's good to get the practice.
Oh yeah. I have a couple. I have some comics for an anthology that I need to get to inking eventually,
Hmm.
probably this weekend. And I'm just like, I need to practice more.
Yeah, it's a lifelong skill. I feel like I'll never be as good at it as I want to be. So
Yeah, but that also means you'll never stop like attempting to get better, so
that's true.
there's always a silver lining, I suppose.
Yeah, I should be able to just like bust out the rest of this mechanical detail, and then we can call it.
I'll probably just finish mine off camera because these shoes I've been avoiding them.
Shoes are hard to draw. I feel like I already suck at feet,
Yeah,
and
it's just
shoes
like
just add.
I don't remember what clown shoes look like. I know they look goofy, but I'm like, I don't want them to look like just tennis shoes.
Right.
I want them to look like clown tennis shoes. So we're just gonna skip the feet for now and move up to the one thing. My poor pen has seen such better days.
Yeah, it does get sad when a pen nears the end of its life.
It's really just the fact that I like dipped the end, I accidentally dipped the little holder in the ink on accident at one point. I think I dropped it in the ink,
Hmm.
and then there was no coming back from that.
Yeah,
There
they're
was
pretty
no
finicky.
return. There was no return from. So now it's just kind of like stained,
Hmm.
sticky. But I have plenty of nibs. I might just get a new holder and try to keep it nicer.
Hmm. That
It's
might be a
been
good idea.
It's
They're
been
hard to bring
about
back.
6 years since I bought it.
Oh, you can afford, you know.
Yeah,
It's
I think I deserve an upgrade.
yeah, yeah. Treat yourself.
Time to go to Blick. Or I'll just go on JetPens, which is a website I've been trying to avoid because I want to buy everything.
You know, everybody's been talking about jet pens on the Discord recently. I think it was even brought up
Really?
last stream. Um,
Really? I didn't know. I did not. I was not paying attention that close. I guess
yeah,
I did not notice.
everybody's into jet pens. It looks awesome. I feel like it's a rabbit hole though.
It
I just
is
want to buy
expensive.
everything.
It is very expensive, but they have the cool pens.
What were you saying? I'm sorry. I was shaking my whiteout, and I think it cut out.
That's fine. I think it's very expensive, but they have such cool items.
They do for sure.
That's the trap. All right. Well, it is 8:30. I need to get going.
That's
So my
fair.
phone can cool down before I touch it.
Nick, I appreciate you coming on with me.
Of
And
course, it was super fun. I
yeah, I
really
appreciate
liked
it.
it.
It was a lot of fun. You
It was
got
really
some
fun.
good
It was kind of just like
drawings.
hanging out.
Yeah, that is the goal.
Yes, so hopefully you'll have me back sometime.
Absolutely, you're always welcome. Can we see your drawings real quick before you go?
Yes. So we got little
Very
cat guy,
nice. Cat clown.
and then a second cat clown
Yeah. Double
that
the
just says
cat.
cool.
Fool.
I might turn this into a greeting card for Valentine's Day.
It's very cute. I want it on a shirt.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Just like a little fool for you.
All right.
All right,
Here's my
well.
goose. Real quick.
Oh, you
There it
gotta
is.
post that to the Discord, okay? Just
I will. I will.
I love it.
All right, Nick.
All
Thank you
right.
again for joining me.
Of
It's been a
course, have a
pleasure.
good night. See ya.
See ya. Everyone, I'm going to bounce as well. But before I go, I wanted to make a little announcement. Next week, next Thursday on the 16th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to do a little special artist spotlight stream with local Columbus artist Victoria Douglas. So please stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, that's it. I drew a big goose. We had some good drawings on here tonight, and a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Join the Discord, subscribe, like the video, follow us on Instagram. Everybody who was on stream last night is going to be, their links are going to be in the description of this video. And C3. Bye.